Hi guys, welcome back to Game Shift. We're here with another art challenge today. It's our fourth one, and our challenge today is the animals challenge. Pretty much we're drawing our favorite animals. We're kind of taking a break on the more crazy side of things. So today we have Hugh, me, Miguel, in case you don't know who I am, Barron, Felicia, Randon, and our special guest today, Matt. It's a nice friend of Hugh's. Artist trying to go. I don't know why my brain just stuttered, but yeah. So he's new to this. We filled him in a little bit off camera, but pretty much how this goes is that we all get 1 hour to draw whatever the subject is. In this case, being our favorite animal, and 2 minutes to get references if we need them. Usually when it's like crazier stuff, but so if everybody's ready, we're gonna start that 2 minutes for reference right now. So 4:10 is when you're not allowed to look anymore, and then from then on, once it hits 4:10, 5:10 will be when we all stop, pens down, all that whatnot. I'm done with my references, so.
Alright, so we starting? What time is it? 4:10?
Yeah, 5:10 is when we all put our pens down, and you know, y'all can start now. If you want.
Here we go.
You're allowed to start before the reference time is up. I'm just giving that extra 2 minutes. Yeah. Okay, so first and foremost, I already feel like I made this like way too small, or just the wrong size. Huh?
You guys got any questions for Matt while he's here?
Oh, that's a big eraser. I don't know, cause like I've just been trying to. I don't know if it counts because I've been trying to like shade realistically, if that makes sense, but not just with like pen and paper, like with actual colors. Cause I can sketch decently fine, but when it comes to coloring, I always do it digital because I kind of don't like doing physical coloring because I feel like it messes up the lines and the details. Then again, I have the shakiest hands in the West, so that could also be the reason.
I mean, when you're doing shading, especially with like, especially with color. I mean, me personally, I use black and gray more often than anything. But when you're shading with color, I find that you just want to make sure you know where your light source is, and you know color theory, because that's going to play a big factor into what colors you use to show shadow. Instead of using gray or, you know, a certain darker tone, you might just use 2 or 3 tones lower, or rather 2 or 3 tones darker, or two or three tones lighter, instead of using a completely different color or going from pink, and in order to show shadow in pink you use red. You don't have to do that. When to show shadow in pink, you can use stuff like mauve or, you know, lavender. And certain mauve is like a shade of pink. It's like in between pink and purple, but you can use different shades like that to show a darker shade of pink, instead of from pink to red, or from light blue to dark blue. You can use different shades of that color to accentuate what you're trying to do.
Okay. Because usually what I do on digital is I just get like it's either I do something with the opacity and put like a separate color on top, or what I figured out is I'd call it like the diagonal thing, where if you want it lighter, you go slightly like up and to the left for lighter, down to the right for darker, and it tends to work, but not always, because it really depends on.
Yeah. Hey, like I said, that's the best part. The best way to do that is to just create a light source.
Yeah.
On your somewhere, and everything on your page should come from that light source. If it's on the left, everything on the left should be lit up, and everything on the right should be dark. And you know, you could just, over time, you can just blend it out. Use different techniques. You can use a Q-tip, you can use your finger, you can use a piece of tissue, but you can blend it out to get that smooth gradient from dark to light.
Okay. I'm already hating how this looks, by the way.
Same. Oh yeah, what animal are you guys doing, by the way?
Oh, mine is red panda because those things are like my soul, bro. They're so adorable.
Wow. Same animal, buddy.
Wait, really?
We are.
Yo, I love this. He's gonna come out so
what
much
happened? I
better than
missed it.
mine. I love ram pandas, but that was one of my dreams, is to actually see one in person. And then I went to the, I think it was the DC Zoo or whatever, and I finally saw one.
The National Zoo.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Cause my
And
friend.
you realize.
Oh my god, I was so happy. But when I first went there, I was so upset because they weren't there. And then, oh my god, this thing looks like so demonic. Because the details aren't in there yet. But yeah, so I went there. Because my friends, like, a few of my friends knew, like, that was like on my bucket list of, like, things I really wanted to do. Like, I'd always wanted to see one. And, they made it happen, pretty much. And when we first got there, I got hella sad because they weren't out. It was like one of the first things we went to, and you know, it wasn't there. So then I kind of just got sad. But then as we were leaving, we decided to stop by, and they were there again. I still have the videos on my phone. I think there's only like 2 or like 1, and I barely saw it because it was like in the tree. But I still technically saw it, and I saw its back, so I got happy, and I was like, this is a win. This is a dub.
How you go to the DC Zoo before going to the New York Zoo?
I've been to the New York Zoo, I think. I was just really young. What, like the Bronx
Park
Zoo?
Zoo. Oh my gosh. They lied to us. None of those animals in Madagascar are even at that zoo.
Wait, which zoo was that?
New York.
It's in New York. It's like Central Park. And that's what Madagascar was like. That's what all the animals in Madagascar are there in Central Park Zoo. But like, when you go there, it's so trash. And then like, none of those animals in that movie are even there.
Okay, well, you
Those
act
are
like New
assholes.
York's bougie enough to actually have good stuff.
What do you mean? New York is like a tourist attraction.
I mean, yeah, but it's
I heard the
expensive.
Bronx Zoo is way better.
Well, yeah, no, I've been to the Bronx Zoo. I've never actually been to the one in the city.
I haven't been to the Bronx Zoo. Going to the zoo in general is like playing Russian roulette. You're taking a chance. Like, you don't know if they're going to be out. You don't know if you go there and they're just going to lay around and not do anything special.
Pretty much.
You don't know if you're going to go there and they're laying in a corner where you can only see the back of them.
Yup.
Well, you might go on a day where they escape and then you're running for your life. You just
Bro, that'd be lit.
chance to go into the
It's like Jurassic Park minus the death,
It's like 2020 minus the death.
right?
The games that I picked to choose. Yes, Miguel, one of them is Stray. We're going to find out who's
Yeah.
excited for this.
Wait, is that the one with the cat?
Yes,
Yeah.
the cat.
Felicia. It's the stupid game with the cat.
Don't hate on the cat.
Alright?
The cat is just straight vibing. Don't kill his vibes.
Not even a special cat. It's just a cat.
You don't know that.
We do know that. We saw the trailer.
Okay, well maybe he's just booing, bro. Oh my god, this looks like nightmare fuel. I am so sorry.
I just want to point out that Miguel reacts like this to everything he does, and then at the end of it all, it actually looks fine.
It does not.
It actually looks gorgeous.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. My art is kind of booty cheeks.
But yeah, I also got Resident Evil up there too, Miguel.
Oh, bet.
Let's see. You're the only one I hear so far that's been disappointed in what they're
It
saying.
doesn't look like a bad game. It doesn't look like a Resident Evil game. If that makes any sense.
I mean, it would to someone who, with your extent of the knowledge of the game,
Okay, that's fair.
it would make sense to me.
I'm not gonna like thrash on it just because it's not up to my expectations. Like, again, it doesn't look like a bad game. It just doesn't. I don't know. I just feel like with the Resident Evil series, they're just like completely changing the narrative, and it upsets me.
Oh,
Okay, so here we go. This is lessons of Resident Evil with Miguel. So I guess I'm gonna start at the chronological begin. This ear looks disgusting. Hold on, I gotta rapture this ear real quick.
Huh?
Okay, there we go. But yeah, so
you must have picked a complicated reference. Those things can't be that hard to draw.
Their fur. It's because I'm doing it with the fur. Like I'm making it like with like liney. Oh, that's why. You see, I've drawn this in like blocky form for some reason before. Don't ask why. So like I can I kind of remember how to draw it in part, but not entirely. But yeah. So lessons of Resident Evil with. I don't know what to name the class, but you know, it's a class now. So, Resident Evil started chronologically when, if I'm right, somebody wanted to cure cancer. Again, it's always something to do with cure cancer. But pretty much what started off, I think it was this dude named, I'm gonna butcher it because I'm a little rusty on the lore. It's Oswald E. Spencer and Marcus. I forget his like full name, but Marcus. His name's Marcus. And they pretty much found this flower, and using the flower they made what was called the progenitor virus. The progenitor virus did not turn people into zombies. It was just like a thing that they were using for like clinical testing and medical stuff or whatever. So then they mixed it with, I believe it was leech DNA, and then that's how, and some other stuff, and they made the T virus, which pretty much it replicates cells, like dead cells or whatever, that it pretty much regenerates people to a point. But then, you know, it backfired, of course. And then that's how you get the Zamboodles, also known as the zombies, which are from the T virus. And that's the zombies in Resident Evil 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 0 through 3. And I think Code Veronica X. All those games, that's the T-Virus. The T-Virus makes your zombies, and then it also mutates other stuff like spiders, sharks, plants, and everything. So yeah, there was the T-Virus. But they also have the G-Virus, which was, I think, was made actually before the T. And then, like the chronology is not perfect in my head, so, you know, avid Resident Evil fans don't, like, yell at me. But it's, oh my god, this thing looks ferocious. I made it look so bad. Hold on. I'm trying to like focus on the lines. Okay, there we go. This is looking better now. But so the G virus came also. So the G virus was worked on by Dr. Birkin in Raccoon City. Raccoon City is where games 2 and 3 take place. It's like, bless you, Dad. He was outside, but he couldn't hear me. But what's it called? So yeah, so in Raccoon City, Umbrella, the company, had like a pharmaceutical testing or whatever, but then they halted the progress on the G virus, which is the T virus but on crack, because it replicated the cells, but if it didn't bond with the host, it just did it to like a really bad extent. Like it was overzealous, so they wanted to shut down Birkin's project, and he said nah. So then when they came to take it from him, he was like, no, and then like moved ever so slightly, and then they glicked him up with like 5 Uzis or whatever. Jeez. So then, but as he was dying, he injected himself with the G virus to, you know, prevent his death. So then, obviously, you know, it didn't go well, because injecting yourself with a virus of that caliber is not gonna go well.
Any virus.
Yeah, so what happened is that he turned into this creature. Also, the G virus, you know that it's infected with if you see a giant eyeball. Yeah, there's eyeballs.
On his right shoulder?
Yeah, is it his right? No, it's his left. It's his left.
It's alright.
It's alright. But yeah, it's on his shoulder at first, and then he gets mutated and everything. And if I'm stuttering, it's because I'm trying to also draw at the same time. But hold on, I'm trying to like get this. I'm trying to get this this leg proper. Okay, that's like a foot now. It looks like a human foot, but that's because we're gonna change it in a bit. But yeah, so so he injected himself with the G virus, and pretty much the G virus, if the body takes enough damage, it'll start replicating itself dramatically, and that's how Birkin mutates so much throughout the game, because your protagonists Leon and Claire, you know, are trying not to die as he's murdering them. So, you know, they shoot him a lot, and he mutates every time. He has 5 stages. At each stage, he gets, like, less human and everything. I know I'm going off on a
worse
tangent.
the more you attack it.
What? Yeah. Unless you kill it.
How the hell you kill it?
You kill it. Like, they just
By
never...
attacking it so
It's just,
much.
like, every time that they shot him, they didn't kill him. You know? Pretty much when he was stage 5, he was, like, an amorphous blob of teeth and eyes. It was really disturbing. But pretty much the way that they killed him was, they trapped him on like a, not even trapped him, but they got him on a train car and detached it as the facility was blowing up, and then he got incinerated. Also, the city got nuked, so if he survived the incineration, he definitely did not survive the nuke, so, you know, mans was not vibing.
Except, you know, we didn't see a body, so.
Oh my god, no. I'm trying to, like, make this canvas, like, wider, and I should probably make it taller, too. But yeah, so that's the G virus, and then after Raccoon, pretty much a lot of stuff happens in Raccoon City, and I'm gonna spare you like the details of all the characters. And then, in Resident Evil 4, you have Las Plagas, which happens a few years after Raccoon City, and pretty much it's not really a virus; it's just an ancient parasite that they unearthed. And it's kind of like a hive mentality where one person has like the host plaga and the rest kind of follow its orders. And in that game, you're rescuing the president's daughter, and she's like the worst thing in existence because all she does is shout Leon, and you have to say shut up, go in the dumpster, and that's literally her thing. Like, she gets picked up all the time, and if she gets too far away from you, you lose. Like, it's so dumb. It's like, she's like the worst. Like, if you just say the name Ashley in a Resident Evil, like, they'll just, like, immediately just, like, be upset, you know? Because she was just that bad of a thing. But yeah, so then that... Bro, she sucked. Like, I'm telling you, like, if we ever, like, have to go through that. Bro, this red panda looks so bad right now.
Oh my gosh.
Like, it's so bad. It's gonna get better, I swear. But, so yeah, Resident Evil 5 was Ouroboros, which was the Plaga and the T-Virus mixed together. And unlike the rest of the viruses, it got stronger if the virus didn't bond with the host or something like that. So it was really weird.
What?
Yeah. So it was wild. Then Resident Evil 6, like, one day I gotta, like, explain the chronology better, because, you know, like, I'm doing this, so it's not gonna be perfect. Like, I'm definitely omitting, like, a lot of stuff. But, and then Resident Evil 6, it was the C virus, which acted instantly on a person. Like, it transformed them instantly, so they're, like, zombies on crack. They're more similar
Who's
to, like...
naming all these viruses?
I don't know. Also, okay, so and then Umbrella made most of the viruses, but then sometimes, like, Ada, the Chinese... Is she Chinese? No, she's Taiwanese, I think. The Asian girl. She's, like, a mercenary, secret agent, whatever bullshit. And she's always, like, taking samples of the virus. Even though you think you destroyed all the virus, all the samples, nope, she still got away with one sample. And she just sells it off to whoever hired her. Or whatever. Like, she doesn't really care about the world. She's just kind of like, I need money. But I'm also going to be a little thoughty doing it.
So basically, she's like morally gray then.
Yeah, that's exactly what she is. I wouldn't say she's kind of an anti-hero because she helps Leon, who's the blonde dude, and he's in Resident Evil 2. He debuts in 2, and then he's in 4, 6, and then that's it. We're not counting the movies, by the way. The CG movies, the live action movies.
Movie?
There's CG movies. There's 3. There's Vendetta, which is the newest one, Damnation, and Degeneration. They're good ass movies. Don't get me wrong. At least I like them. Some people on them, but I like them. Oh, I'm gonna bleep that. But anyway, my throat's like messing up. What's it called? So yeah. Somebody remind me where I was at. I kind of lost my train of thought.
Ada.
What? Oh, Ada?
Ada.
Yeah, so she sells viruses, and she's kind of morally ambiguous just because she doesn't not care about everybody. Like, she cares about Leon, obviously, because she saves him a lot. Like, she's, like, in Resident Evil 2, she fakes her death. Because, of course, she does. And, Leon buys it, because, you know, he's stupid. Well, you know, I'm not even gonna roast him, because, you know, she did. In the original Resident Evil 2, there was, Disc A and Disc B. And there was, like, so Leon A and Claire B scenarios. It was, like, who got to the police station first. It's a long story. But in one scenario, both scenarios, Ada dies, quote-unquote, but one of them, she gets oofed by the tyrant. And, quote-unquote, just dies in Leon's arms after a smooch. And the other one, she just falls into the abyss. That's
Okay.
Leon. So, like, the canonical, quote-unquote, Leon end. It's really weird, because when they mess with the Raccoon City stuff, like, the events of Resident Evil 2 and 3, they mess with it sometimes. Because in Darkside Chronicles and Umbrella Chronicles, it's just a rail shooter that just depicts the events of the other games. They kind of mess around with the stuff of that. But yeah, so then Resident Evil 6, they have, the C virus. Most of the viruses are developed by Umbrella, but then after Umbrella gets, like, disbanded, it's developed by other stuff, like Tricell or, I don't know, I forget the other ones. But,
The company called Umbrella, they did a good job of raining down these viruses.
Deadass. But yeah, y'all should just stop me now, because, oh, wait, no, there's more. Okay, so yeah, Resident Evil 7 is...
My fault.
No, because I forgot to, because I honestly forget. So my gripe with Resident Evil 7 is, like, again, not a bad game. It's pretty much my same gripe like I have with 8, is that it's not a bad game. It just doesn't feel like a Resident Evil game. Because from 1 to, like, okay, so 1 through 3, everything before 4 pretty much was like the typical survival horror, like, you know, fixed camera angles. Some people don't like the fixed. I like them. It's just because I like the classic stuff. So I guess don't trust my opinion. And then 4 was considered the perfect Resident Evil. Rip. It was considered the perfect Resident Evil because it had just the right balance of horror and action. What the hell is wrong with my pen? Okay. And then 5 was getting a little too much actiony, but it was still, like, bearable, even though everybody roasted because Chris literally punches a boulder into lava. So...
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know. That, you see what I mean? And then 6 was just way too much action. So then 7 had the opposite, like, problem, where it was too much horror. Where it felt more like an Outlast game with Resident Evil elements than actual give me the word. Resident Evil game.
Elements? Yeah.
And then Resident Evil 8 looks the same. Okay. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. Oh, okay, no, I didn't say 7. So 7 is it's separate. As far as I can tell, it wasn't Umbrella, and I don't think it was Tricell. It might have been, I honestly don't remember. Pretty much, it was completely different. It wasn't a virus or a parasite, it was a fungus. Which is, again, it was an interesting take. Like, I don't hate the quote-unquote virus of the game. It was like a hive mind thing, similar to 4, but, like, worse. But yeah, so, 7 was pretty much like a hive mind thing. It's a fungus. I don't know how to explain it. I tired myself out. Somebody else take the conversation reign, so I don't have to embarrass myself more with my fleeting Resident Evil knowledge.
It's like Lion King 1.5.
It's not a Lion King 1.5.
Oh my god, I forgot Lion King 1.5 was a thing.
No.
It was. It's just a recap of what happened in a different perspective.
1.5, yeah.
Say it again.
That is exactly what 1.5 is. I'm glad you described it for the audience.
Okay, so I kind of messed up. This looks like trash.
I don't know why we even consider that part of the Lion King trilogy.
It's part of the trilogy?
People sat down and animated it. Yep.
That's, like, actually depressing.
So I don't even know how we got 1.5 after we got 2. I'm sorry, 1.5 after we got 2.
I'm back. My phone died.
Oh,
Ooh.
well, you missed my
Oh,
whole
man.
bad explanation of the Resident Evil timeline. Because later, like I said this to them, but later on I'm gonna explain it like perfectly. I swear, like I'm not gonna bunk it. I hope.
Yeah, we were
Gotcha.
just giving our opinions on the latest. I don't know if you saw the PS5 release.
Oh.
So we're giving our opinions on that.
Okay.
Miguel,
So what do you think about Stray?
Hmm?
Stray,
we don't know if he saw it or not.
Oh, okay. Well, assuming he saw it, what do you think about Stray?
You said Dre?
Stray,
Dre,
like a
did you
cat.
see the PS5 release?
Oh, I haven't seen it.
It's about a
Yeah.
cat.
I didn't see it, but I'm very prepared to see everything that we have going.
Yeah, all I
Yeah,
remember
just-
is that they have Ratchet
Just
and
don't get
Clank.
excited about that stray joint.
Hey man,
Miguel
it wasn't
keeps trying
bad.
to tell me on it. It's about a cat. It's about a stray cat, man.
No, how do you know it's Stray?
A stray cat that walks around the city full of robots.
Maybe it's a good cat. Maybe he has a
I'm
nuke.
cool. I am cool.
Hey man, I'm just saying the cat probably got some moves.
Look at the
What
cat too.
You ever get vibe checked by a cat? It hurts.
Okay, how do I start? Oh,
Oh my gosh, I wish I had a smaller eraser.
I'm just hoping that if I could get the head right, that everything else will fall into place as long as I start coloring it. That's like my thought process right now.
If you're like, nah, this
Don't worry, it probably won't.
I know.
Jeez.
It still looks just like monstrous. And I haven't even done the whiskers. National Geographic, if you're ever watching this, don't get mad. I don't work for Earth. I mean, wait. Wait. I didn't mean that. Wait, shit.
I don't trust that Earth thing. I
Wait,
just don't
no.
trust it.
I can hear the FBI coming to my door now.
Captain Earth?
National Geographic, if you're watching this, don't get mad.
Please. I didn't mean it. I just... Don't vibe check me, bro. It hurt.
I've been focusing on tattooing lately, trying to get that up and going. As soon as the world opens back up, I'm gonna be in the shop so I can go ahead and really publicize it and get it out there. But I'm definitely gonna throw another show. I've been just creating mass content for real, ready to just release. But I'm just building it up so I can have an actual theme to my show and everything.
That's always good to have a plan.
You're making me nervous.
That's kind of where we are right now. We're just trying to build up content while we're still developing our thing. And as eventually when we get more stuff and we get in a better place, we'll start putting out more stuff based on the actual things we're working on for our project.
Yeah.
That sounds dope for real.
I mean, now that we're talking about tattoos, did y'all ever watch Ink Master?
Yeah, I stay watching, man.
I love that show. Do they still got it going? I stopped watching it a while ago.
The finale, this past season finale, it still goes, but this past season finale wasn't able to be
Live.
like the live finale. They couldn't do it because of the pandemic.
Damn.
So the three people all took they split the title basically.
Oh, damn, that's gotta suck. But also kind of gotta be good for the person that was definitely gonna get in third place. Feel like I made it by default.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. And I mean, it was cool though, because most of the people that was on this season were return artists.
Oh, yes. The only person I remember from the show was Tattoo Baby. And, oh my god, wasn't he? It was like Kyle or something. The dude that I was always trying to square it with the judges.
She's a bully.
Oh nah, yeah, it's Tattoo Baby. Yeah, she's been on a few tattoo shows.
Yeah. Cause I remember she was really good.
Kyle. Oh no, I
White
remember
dude
Kyle.
with the neck sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah, him.
I think the only tattoo joint I watched was Black Ink, and somehow I don't even remember how I started watching that. I think I started watching around season 4, midway. I think my sister got me hooked because she was
I
recording
started
it.
watching Black Ink, but it's not enough tattoo stuff on there for me. It's too much.
Yeah,
Not related.
yeah. I watch it more for like the
The con-
craziness.
The entertainment, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister got me hooked. 'Cause she was recording it, and then I just started watching it out of nowhere, and then I was like, "Oh man, now I'm invested."
I
Yeah,
watch it for the plot.
Oh no.
Exactly.
No, why?
Like, because I remember, like, I'm not even, like, into, like, getting a tattoo. Like, I don't think I'm ever gonna get a tattoo. Like, I don't have the desire to. But I would watch the Ink Master just because I appreciated, like, the artwork of it. You know, like, I just liked looking at the designs and the different challenges that they had to do. Like, different art styles or just, like, different, like, body pieces and skins. Because everybody has, like, different, like, everybody's skin reacts differently. And they all want, like, the one that stuck out to me the most was some weird chick that wanted a phoenix, like a tattoo of a phoenix shooting fire into her vagina.
Yes.
You remember that episode? It was like the most wild thing.
That was a wild just.
But they did it, and I think they still lost too.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to say no as a tattoo artist?
Yes.
I'm not in the
It's
competition.
So the thing is, it's like it's a competition. So at the end of the day, if your canvas walks out on you, you can always tattoo yourself.
Yeah, somebody did that.
You just have to have a tattoo to show the judges. That's all that matters. In real life, you can tell the tattoo. I mean, you can tell the client no, but I mean, you just losing money. But you can have reasons behind why you say no. Maybe that's not your style, or maybe morally you don't want to tattoo something like that, or whatever the case may be. Or maybe you don't tattoo certain areas, you know.
Like you're inclined to like refuse.
It's just like any other business for real. If I say I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. You can't demand it. I don't have to take no money from you. You can go somewhere else. You know.
That's a very good point.
Nobody's
that just sounds
to
wild.
get the tattoo.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to think of what else I remember from the show. It was like, oh man.
Look.
I'm starting to lose like my train of thought again.
I can imagine just being that guy. Can you tattoo this here? Wait, what?
Yeah, no, like, but I remember there was like an episode or two where the canvas walked out, and the artist literally just said screw it, and they tattooed themselves. But I remember like the real like nail in the coffin was that I think the judges just still didn't like it.
Yeah, they still didn't like it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like imagine like tattooing yourself and then getting sent home for what you did.
Wow.
Like that's gotta be real tough.
That's gotta suck.
Yeah, it worked out for him.
It was a good show. I want to get back into it, but I haven't had cable in years. Oh no, I have Sling. I have like that app where you can like watch stuff, but they don't like record everything. All I remember is that I got in college, I got my whole apartment into Ink Master. Like one of them was already watching it before, but none of the other ones like even heard of it. Oh no, I'm not thinking of Ink Master. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Bar Rescue. Bar Rescue is my show.
I recently watched my mother let me watch the episode with Marshawn Lynch. He was on there.
Bar Rescue.
His family was acting crazy.
Bar Rescue is like my show, man.
Yo, his family was tripping. Like they were losing him mad money. He was not having it.
Bar Rescue's my life. Like that show. Like I don't even again, same thing with the tattoo thing. I don't even plan to drink, but it's just fun watching the show. Like I just like watching it and how stupid people are. They're like, do you really think to not clean your fridge? Or like if there's a mushroom growing in your freezer, like you would assume something's wrong, right? Like what do you?
No, they go away with time. What are you talking about?
Bro, there was literally an episode where the mushroom was growing through the wall of the deep freezer. Like the metal wall of the deep freezer, there was a big ass mushroom just growing there. Like, how do you actually let that happen?
That's so confusing.
I realize how bad my drawing looks. Like the front is too big and the back is like,
Bro, my thing just looks bad and I just mess up the colors, I just realized. Rip. Yeah, what is Baron's animal?
Me? Oh, Siberian Husky.
Oh, yes.
We're doing the same thing. Oh, wow.
Bro!
I'm the only anomaly here, unless Randon's drawing a crocodile.
I doubt he's drawing a crocodile, I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, you can't rule that out at this point. Everyone's doing the same thing.
I'm not doing a crocodile.
What are you doing?
Lion.
Ooh. Of course, I had to pick like a really fuzzy one.
Oh boy, I can't believe I didn't notice this.
Fastest hand in the West.
Like the front, it's like so much bigger than the back.
I only put like these like leafy background here just so I can see my colors against like the transparent background screen.
Hey, Matt.
What's good?
I was looking at the art on your Instagram, and when I was looking at it, I felt like you're sort of your art is somehow or based in African. Its shapes feel very like African-ish. Is that valid?
To be honest, I really couldn't tell you. That's the thing I guess, quote unquote, struggled with, for lack of better term, as an artist, is knowing or identifying my style of art.
I feel that.
I couldn't really tell you what influences me. It's more of just what I feel and how things are in life, and I just kind of flow with that. So whatever comes out, and I gravitate to what the mediums. I just gravitate to the mediums that I like. For certain things that I do, I could say it is definitely. I have had African influence, but I don't know that I could say it totally, and that's part of the problem. Like I said, that I have is identifying exactly what it is that I do, because even as a tattoo artist, I don't know, what style I am. I know I like to work in black and gray, but I can also do color. I can do traditional. I can do neo-traditional. I can do new school, because I can draw all of them. So it's just, I don't. It's hard for me to classify and really specify what it is. I just kind of let whatever flows flow.
Oh no. How much time we got? Oh, we got 4 minutes.
Oh.
I thought we started out.
Oh, you're right. Oh my god, you're right. Okay.
No, 4 minutes.
Ignore me, bro. My brain's going too fast for myself to keep up with.
It's a mood.
All I have done is the head. Do you realize how upsetting that is?
That's all I drew was a head.
Oh, I'm dumb. I went the extra mile.
I drew a giant panda head.
Have you guys ever heard of that show called Agretzko?
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
That's my soul.
So
No, what is it?
Agretzko is my life. Have you ever heard of Agretzko?
Oh no, what is that?
So
it's a Netflix anime.
yeah, it's a really cutesy style show about a red panda. Everybody's an animal. It's not furry stuff, I swear. She works in an office and she doesn't have. Does she have anger issues? She bottles up all her emotions and then gets it out in singing heavy metal karaoke.
Sounds like the plot to Sing.
Hey man, I love that movie too. Not gonna lie.
I'm a little skeptical on Netflix anime. The only, except for Seven Deadly Sins, that's fire.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Netflix, based anime. Other than that one, I heard Castlevania is supposed to be good though.
Yeah, I heard that too. Sorry, kid. Forget your dreams.
That's what he said. The Kiwi.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, we're not talking about that with a guest.
No, not the Kiwi again. I just realized what y'all were talking about.
Yes, we're not talking about that.
No.
I mean, you gotta make you.
Oh my god, I did the legs the wrong color.
Okay, calm down. Got this.
3 minutes.
No, don't do this to me.
Oh.
Airbrush
Man.
time.
Paint bucket. Oh. Oh damn it! We got
No
1
time.
minute. Okay, please let me just fill this in.
You got until 5:11, sir.
That's all I ask is just to let me fill this one spot in so I can paint bucket it.
We're giving him an extra minute.
No, we're not giving me an extra minute because
we're waiting until the minute of 5:10.
Technically, 5:10 hasn't ended yet, so therefore, according to the preamble, I get enough time.
What preamble?
Declaration of Independence. Oh my God! Why can't I? Why don't you fill? What did I do wrong?
Are we done?
About to be. Yeah.
Okay.
You done?
I had finished. I just wanted to be sure.
Okay, pens down.
Okay.
I'm gonna sign it.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
I gotta do that.
Okay, let me just get the
Oh,
background.
signature. Yeah, let me plop that onto this.
Just gotta do a little pencil.
This is so bad. This is so bad. I
Messed up my signature.
That's
I'm
not good.
so genuinely sorry for this monstrosity that is about to just like pop up on your screen.
Alright, I'll read the sacrificial line as always.
Okay,
I think I'm
Varen's.
gonna just hold mine to the camera because I keep getting the shadow of my phone when I take a picture.
Well,
I
just
like it.
position.
What do you mean?
Do it against
Yeah.
the wall.
Like
Just
the
have your
wall.
phone like this, and the wall's here, and the pictures against the wall, so you don't get light. So you don't get the shadow. I mean.
Sure. I'm posted to the art bubble. Alright, so art bubble. Gotta remember that.
I'm so upset, man. My head hurts. Oh, that's your reference.
Oh, do you need me to take a picture so you can put it up in the YouTube video, Miguel?
That's usually what I do.
Alright, I guess I gotta take a picture.
I could do some bougie editing magic. So Matt, how this works is that we take a picture of it, and if you see where it says the art bubble, you put it there.
I guess I go first.
No, you're not.
Oh, my fault. My fault. Alright.
Baron's first.
Baron's first.
Wow.
Okay. You gotta get you some pencils, Baron. You draw everything in pen.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it hurts. It hurts that it's in pen.
That was my first try. I tried. I realized that the proportions were way too off, so I had to redo it.
Is
That's how I
that
ended
Demon
up-
from Snow Dogs?
No, it's just a picture of a husky.
Damn, you really called him a demon.
No, Demon from Snow Dogs is a specific
That sounds
Siberian
No one,
husky.
familiar.
no one saw that movie.
I
but
feel like
me.
I remember that movie.
No,
like,
I saw it.
it feels like
I
a
would
fever
know who you're
dream, like
talking
I saw
about.
it from
It does
school.
look like him. Alright.
Alright, who's next? Me?
What do you mean? That was just my first try.
I
Oh, my
think
fault. Wait, you did more than one?
Yeah, I saw that I got to that point, so I figured I gotta restart and do this again.
I'm cracking open a ginger ale.
Alright.
I like ginger ale. It's like crack.
We here at Game Strip do not promote drugs.
Yeah, just crack. I mean ginger ale.
Just disclaimer.
Just
Oh, here we go.
crack flavored
Ooh.
ginger ale. Alright, let me like. Oh my
okay.
god. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean by the lines and how torturous they were. Because doing all those lines must have sucked.
Speaking of lines, I knew that there's a thing where if you're shading things in, you're supposed to stroke in the same direction.
Yeah.
But I realized that using different directions of stroke can make it feel like separate body parts.
Yeah.
So I tried that.
Man, I know you're on your phone. You able to see it? Oh.
I feel like he's secretly judging us. Here we go. Oh.
But yeah, that's my Siberian boy.
Cute. There we go. I do see. I was in the art. We're actually watching everything pop
Okay.
up. I seen the reference to photos. It's not. It's actually really good. Like the fact that you realize on the first one that your proportions were wrong, so you had to just go back.
They're still wrong, but they're better. Yeah.
Yeah, you had to like go back and rework it. That was, and it came out the way it should.
Thank you.
I
Who's
tried
next?
to do that. But I don't know if I fixed it. I guess I'm next.
Okay.
I go through. Hold on. I don't think it went through. Oh, it didn't. All right, hold on, guys.
You can do it, Hugh.
I'm trying.
Quick,
Believe
somebody
in
take a
you.
spot.
All right, coming in now.
So you said your animal's a crocodile, right?
Yep.
Alright.
My proportions are terrible.
Bro, it really be like that. You're gonna laugh at mine, so it's okay.
All right, did everybody see it?
It's just not there yet.
It's not.
Technology is the bane of my existence.
Hold on.
You didn't hit send.
I didn't hit send.
I knew it.
Whoops.
Bro, what are
Alright,
you
there we
talking about? That looks good!
Ooh,
go.
ooh,
Are you kidding me? Look at the middle.
What you mean the middle?
That looks good, Hugh.
I'm upset.
Yeah, no, you guys are gassing.
I'm gonna make snap my neck, bro. I'm upset at mine.
Are you guys serious?
Yeah? No, I'm lying for a better grade. Yes, I'm serious.
Hugh, I see what you're being critical of, but it's still good.
All right, thank you, man. I had to go back and resize the middle. Like,
I'm gonna try so hard to like perfect mine. Who wants to go yet? Who wants to throw theirs in next?
I can jump into the fire.
Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. Do it.
Oh, wait, no! I didn't save it as the right kind of file.
I hate that.
so why wait for Felicia to fix it? Who wants to?
But I exported this. PNG.
Oh,
Okay.
this might
Oh
working
wait,
it
no,
out.
she's gonna go. I was gonna put mine in. So how do everybody feel about the challenge otherwise while we wait here, because I'm sad. I'm distraught.
Hopefully that's saved. Let's see. The challenge is fun, so.
Like it was nice to do, but I'm just really bad at it and art, so like I kind of struggled a lot. It's
Here we
adorable.
go.
Thank you.
Oh,
That's so-
Felicia?
It's literally
Right.
adorable. It looked. Oh my god, what does it remind me of? I can see the airbrush in there, by the way. I like it. I like
Yeah,
the
I
airbrush.
like that.
Thank you. I didn't finish though.
I think Matt's trying to say, "Oh,
It's so
there we go."
adorable.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Hey, mom.
Oh, I know what
I
it
think
looks
it's-
like. Her reference. It's
Yeah, it's mostly the reference.
He's
yeah.
gonna show his mother.
Oh, he is.
Yep.
Oh my
He's gonna show
god.
him off.
Look at what you
I
did,
like it.
Felicia.
Oh!
Alright,
Oh,
well,
man. Who wants to go next?
let's get my gutter trash out the way, just so I can like have it out there. Oh, I'm in the wrong folder. Rip.
You even got a little tongue hanging. That's so cute.
Hello.
Thank you.
Yo, where did it go? Am I dumb? I might be dumb. Hold on, I'm still looking for it. Oh, I found it. Don't yell at me. It's really bad. Ignore everything that's not the face, and then you'll like it.
Why do you keep saying your art is bad? I don't understand.
Because it's bad! What are you talking about?
Confusion.
It's so bad.
It's actually
Pretty
not.
good.
What do you mean?
I actually like that. Proportions
This is-
proportions could be better, but it still's good.
I kid you
You
not, I
know what
spent
it
most of
is
the time
when
on the
you see
head.
You know exactly what it is when you see it.
And I put the leaves in the back just so I could see like the white while I was coloring. I'm gonna do an actual background later.
Yeah, that looks fire, Miguel.
I appreciate it.
All right, Randon, we're gonna
And
let
you
our
got
guests
it in
go back. Huh?
I said that he has it like in action too, like it's clawing at you. So you see the bottom of the paw, like that's good.
I think he be setting this up for dramatic because the whole time he be complaining about it's so trash. Then he hit us
No,
with
I genuinely think it looks bad. Like, what do you mean? Like, the head's alright, but it looks like a demon spawn. It doesn't even look cute.
Miguel, there's nothing wrong with wanting to get better,
Yes.
but this is good, and you have to be okay with that too.
You know what I think about this? Hold on, I'll find it. There we go.
Why? Why?
All right, Randon, you're next.
Oh,
Ignore that gift, Matt. That's Miguel's favorite gift.
It's me. It's literally, it's actually me.
alright, well, I don't know how I did with this one.
All right, here we go.
What was his animal again? Oh, lion.
Think it's a-
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bruh, that looks so good.
Hey.
What does
You
it
got a rock
remind
and
me of?
everything.
How'd you do all this in an hour?
Right? I'm so bad with
They got a
realistic
rock.
stuff.
No, he's alone. He has a small pride rock.
Oh,
Hey, you got him on a rock all pursed up.
vibing.
It's good.
I know, right? I'm jealous.
The lines themselves feel ferocious.
Right?
Yeah, he got lines on the rock. How you do this in an hour? I think Randon started before us.
I think Randon's just like an expert at this point.
Fact.
Well, to use your words, Miguel, he do be vibing.
He do be vibing though. He really do.
All right, time for our guest.
Alright, Matt.
Send him through binary.
There we go.
Oh my god.
There it is.
Oh, he did a regular panda. I still like it though.
Ooh.
Look at that sauce, bro. The fur looks
Yeah,
so like
regular panda.
real.
I like the
really-
cheese. He stand out the most to me.
Wait, what?
That is not an
Cheese.
herbivore.
I want to hug him, but at the same time I don't.
Okay, so he reminds you of two things. First of all, it reminds you of that one Pokemon that I don't know the name of because it's a new gen and I don't care about the new gens. If you know what I'm talking about.
Beware?
No, not Beware. It's Pandolphos. It's some
Yeah.
What did
stupid
Randon
stuff
say?
like that.
Randon named it.
Pancham.
Yeah, that one.
And then also that one guy from Beastars. That's also a panda.
Even the fur looks tough, like
I
around
know.
the ears.
Mm-hmm.
This is an hour.
Fun fact: my friend hates pandas. My friend actually despises pandas, like regular ones. He wants to fight them. I don't know why. He says he hates their beady little eyes staring at him. Or something like that.
All right, Miguel, you got closing remarks?
I had a brain fart. Thanks for coming, Matt. I hope you enjoyed your first art challenge with us.
Before we let you go, where can people find you on the internet?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Shoot, I'm getting like you, Miguel.
So Instagram, art by M Woods. Hey, if you need me, contact me. You know, any of these people on here will be able to get you in touch with me somehow. So, you guys, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming. We
Pleasure.
appreciated your artistic
It's a
insight.
pleasure. I'd love to do it again. So, just let me know.
Yeah. Are we all good?
Hopefully you
Everybody
come back.
ready to send this one off to the books?
Yep. Please make sure you guys subscribe below, and please follow us on Instagram at We Are Game Shift. WeAreGameshift. See you guys later.
All right. Have a good day.